Opening arguments are expected to start this afternoon in the case of a deputy killed in the line of duty in Hall County. 3 teens are standing trial in the case, including the one accused of shooting him. Tracy A. McPeer joins us live outside the courthouse with the latest. Tracy.
Well, this afternoon, they're expected to appoint the jurors to this trial, and then opening arguments will immediately follow. Now, the defendants, London Alexander Clements, Eric Edgardo Velasquez, and Hector Garcia Solis, are all being tried together. Garcia Solis is the one accused of actually killing Deputy Nicholas Dixon. The sheriff's office says late in the evening of July 7th, 2019, Deputy Dixon attempted to stop a stolen vehicle thought to be connected to a series of car burglaries. It led to a chase, allegedly ending in a shootout between Garcia Solis and Deputy Dixon. Deputy Dixon was killed. Now, Garcia Solis was hurt, but he survived. Days later, several teens were arrested in connection to the case. 2 defendants today, Clements and Velasquez, are charged with being party to a crime, felony murder. And Garcia Solis is charged with felony murder. Now, we're anticipating opening arguments in this trial to get underway at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We will bring you the very latest on 11 Alive News at 5.